Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that Chow Time.
He'll straight up not talk to you for like 4 days and then be like, how was your day? And I'm like, which day, sweetie pie? You ruined all 4 of them by ghosting me, by not responding.
That's pretty sad that someone can ruin your all 4 days by just not saying hi to you. Get a life.
To me, but posting on social media. 4 days. They were fantastic. How was your day?
Some women act like daily texting is a relationship requirement. I'm not running a customer service hotline here.
Cheers. Cheers.
We should just, you know what we should do? As collective men, we should just pull our money in and hire a call center in the Philippines for us. That they will text all our girls and stuff for us in the mornings and all these things. So we don't have to worry about these things. The call center will handle all of the maintenance relationship texts for us.
No? Cheers. 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 Oh, cheers. Cheers.
Oh, I don't do that.
No.
I don't do that.
I didn't have the to do the cheers thing, and I just haven't.
I mean, it's kind of random to be cheering random people in public. I would admit that. I mean,
Picked up the courage to choose anybody today. The anxiety literally gets me.
I mean, if you said hi and stuff, I see that being better than trying to cheers people.
Girl, nobody's messing with that because nobody wants to be part of your awkward little social experiment.
Why aren't you able to talk about the needs and wants of men without automatically undermining the needs and wants of women? In other words, why does it have to be a zero-sum game?
Because I'm a woman and I'm not a man, so I do not know what men struggle with. I just know what women do, and women struggle a lot with men.
In other words, why does one gender winning have to mean that the other gender is losing?
I wouldn't say that. I say that men and women can be equal, but in the society and the nation that we live in, men and women aren't equal. And that's further proven by wage gaps and how people view men versus women, where women...
Yeah, you always get these indoctrinated Asians. That just makes me so sad. It's so obvious to see that a lot of these things are not true, but yet propaganda and schooling and all of this really penetrated minds.
Women are mostly put in compromising positions and undermined in a lot of scenarios, whereas men are placed at the top, but that's not necessarily where credit is given. That's just the role that they're placed in.
Funny how empowerment somehow always means tearing men down.
Hey, do you smoke?
Yeah, you got some?
Damn, she wanted a puff, but the car gave her the full emissions test.
My husband doesn't know what's going on. The other gentleman does know that I am married, and...
Fuck that gentleman. Fuck you guys that are messing with married women and you know that they're married.
I don't want to leave my husband, but I don't want to break things off with this other gentleman either.
So let me give you another side to this, okay?
Okay.
Number one, I don't think you love your husband. I don't. I think you love the idea of the security that 7+ years of quasi-stable relationship brings.
Yep.
I also think deep down you understand that you are with somebody of so little character that he doesn't mind blowing up another family so he can hook up with somebody.
Yep.
And so I think you found yourself in a pretty dicey moral dilemma.
This is why men have trust issues. She wants a husband and a side piece like it's a 2-for-1 special.
What would she rate me out of 10?
I mean, nowadays they're so for the streets. That's all they want. It's like multiple D's at once. They just can't handle the one anymore. This is what they used to say to men all the time, but now women are in this boat because women push to be the most unsavory, top echelon men to run through men.
I'm on the phone.
Oh, just
Sir.
1 to 10 real quick.
What's that of what?
What would you rate me out of 10?
I'm not doing that.
Oh.
I've seen too many videos.
She was fishing for validation, and my guy
Like he
left the
said,
bait
seen too many
untouched.
videos. We're not stupid.
Stop, dude.
It looks pretty damn good.
Like get into like how original like these comments are. I love
it. Look at you and DK. Aw, rethinking life, huh? DK, if you don't move out the camera, I'm gonna continue, bro. This ain't what you want.
Okay, not only is this hilarious, but she actually looks like an exact copy.
So she's someone that's your type? Not really. Not really, to be honest.
Okay. And why not?
The face is a bit wrinkly for me.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Her face
kind of looks like a man almost too. I'm not trying to dog this person, but very manly features in the face.
This went from I got this to I need therapy in 2 seconds flat.
I just feel like it's okay to have boundaries with certain things, but it depends what the topic is.
Yeah, body count.
I feel like the rhetoric behind supporting not wanting a woman with a high body count is a lot of misogynistic stuff. I just feel like the whole perspective behind it is all kind of like wrong.
How's it misogynistic to care about a woman's body count?
I think it's misogynistic to say that like there's a difference between the weight that a woman's body count holds and a man's body count, because I think that at the end of the day, like if a man is having with a woman, it holds the same weight as like a woman having.
You think that because you hold the same weight. Men do not think that. We don't hold the same weight for men and women.
With a man.
Well, the reason that it's judged differently is that it's very, very easy for women to get laid. Comparatively speaking, it's hard for men to get laid. If something is difficult, that's going to be impressive to people, whereas if something's very easy, that's not impressive. So that's why it's like for men who get laid a lot, that might be viewed as like, wow, you have game. But women need not have game or money or status or even be physically attractive to have constant.
A man values exclusivity. You can't expect a guy to invest in something that's been on clearance.
I mean, how many Thorthos out there have way more body counts than like probably 30% of men put together?
And just to let you know, we don't need y'all. We don't need y'all.
20 years later.
Man, we want all y'all back. Because we love you, we see you, kings, and most importantly, we need you.
At 20, she thinks she's too
all of a sudden
good for 90% of men. At 40, she's wondering where all the good men went. Poetic justice.
Do you think women today are paying all their bills with no help?
Hell no.
It's some type of they benefiting from somebody.
Oh, bruh. You know what they got?
There's very few women that I can probably think of that are paying their own bills without any help from a man.
Their legs?
I got government assistance.
I gotta say no.
Always got a open them. Let's be real.
No. They're gonna for money. That's what they all do.
She's either getting help from a simp or Uncle Sam. Either way, someone's paying.
If I feel even an ounce of disinterest, I'm done. I don't care. I don't care how attractive you are. I don't care if you belong to the royal family. Don't worry. I will not be bothering you again. We don't have to speak ever again.
I'm not here to convince you to like me. If the vibe ain't right, I'm ejecting like a fighter pilot.
Girls think it's normal now that they could just post a picture and show and think you're supposed to be okay with it.
I could post a selfie and the stories, the DMs gonna ding,
and that's fine.
Ding.
That's
so
fine.
Like,
if it's a normal picture, that's fine. Of course, like you have a nice dress on, you want to post it, cool. But you're not gonna be going out there showing you're with me. That's insanity.
He said you can't show you can't take the picture from your backside when
you're getting attention.
When you're in a relationship.
Straightforward.
But you gotta understand.
Profile shot.
We know how are specifically. So we want to protect you from that.
But that's why I want you to be when I need my man to be in the DMs. Like I need you to be.
Why is he in the DMs when he's in the house?
Nah, not in the DMs literally, but I need
comments in the house.
Like I've dated somebody that comments on my stuff too. That love seeing me look good. Like I love seeing you look good.
Sip.
Yeah, throw that on. Not showing my ass. Not saying none of that. He's not like throw this skimpy ass. No, never. But he's definitely like, nah, wear the heels. The heels look good. Like, nah, go all out. Put a little makeup on. Yeah, get right, good. He gonna comment on it. Damn, yeah, bad as hell. Yup.
So let me ask you this. So what is more valuable in your eyes? That comment or him telling you in person in your face?
It's more valuable with him telling me in my face. I just want to know what's the big issue with commenting. That's all I'm saying. You don't want people to know I'm your girl. That's different too.
I mean specifically. I mean,
but he want people to know I'm
not. I don't comment on.
If she's got a man but still needs validation from strangers, you're not dating her.
I don't. How do I even comment? I barely comment on my own videos. I don't really even comment on other people's videos. It's just not something I do personally. I'm just one of those shadow watchers.
You're sponsoring her.
Would you like to buy some flowers?
No, thank you. I'm so sorry. We're just friends.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, they're gonna fight over this all night. Hope he didn't have plans for peace and quiet.
If a man is not texting you good morning, and if a man is not texting you good night, also if he's not randomly calling you to ask you about your day or what you're doing, it's simple. You are not his priority.
Unless texting you pays as much.
And you shouldn't be. The man should be focused on his career and his purpose.
Is my job, it's gonna have to wait.
So if your boyfriend told you not to be friends with a guy.
With my homeboy.
With
who
your
was my
homeboy. Forever.
Before I met
20, 30 years, it don't matter. It don't matter. Question
so
is,
you telling me.
What did you do?
So you telling me.
What did you do?
What did you do?
I stayed friends with my homeboy.
What did he do?
He got mad, but he gonna get over it.
He got over it.
He got over it?
I don't know if he ever got over it, baby. But guess what? We were still friends. And I never did anything with him. So
but that's why it didn't work out.
She runs a relationship.
Exactly. Because the
She
fact
runs
that
a
you said
relationship,
he gotta get over it. There ain't no getting over, girl. You better get over him.
Yeah, right.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. What?
You gotta get over it.
If your friend would
So
smash
stupid.
if given the chance,
It's like the mentality. I'm not saying that you should throw away a 30-year relationship with a best friend or something, but if you truly want the relationship, I think you might want to put some things back.
What? He's not a friend.
Would you say she's your soulmate?
Hell no. No. She's a cellmate. That's what she is.
Cellmate.
We locked the up.
He's so cellmate.
That's my cellmate. That's my cellie.
Man's got jokes, but deep down, we all know he wasn't joking at all.
Like, we don't need a man. A lot of these other races rely on men for a lot of things. We don't.
It turned into a race thing. No, women in general rely on men. Majority of the time. Yes, black women seem to not be, because you guys seem to be the more masculine out of most of the women. And you also use the government to help you. That doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Do y'all think that's why, like, y'all have the lowest marriage rates and y'all get divorced and left? Because y'all are so... But being independent is a masculine trait.
It is for sure. It is for sure. I can also feel like that can just come from how some people were raised. You know, I was raised in a household where my dad loves my mom.
So are you independent?
Sweethearts, I am an independent woman.
It's funny how independent women still want a provider, a protector, and a leader. That's like quitting your job but expecting a paycheck.
We see ourselves in younger men. Older women see themselves as younger women. And so older men, we tend to try to help men. Older women seem intent on leading you astray.
Men build younger men up because they see potential. Women tear...
There's quite a few young men that I've met that I attempt and have helped out quite a bit to get to where they are now. They make good money.
Younger women down because they see competition.
Real talk, do you think you're wifey material?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
All
Look
right,
at
since
you
she's
guys.
positive, we're gonna put it right to the test. All right, so I got Instagram, right? So do you, right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So you're gonna type in your Instagram, and based off your Instagram, we're gonna really see if you're wifey. So we got this beautiful butt. All right, we got some butt right here.
Some butt.
Some more butt.
Some butt.
Some butt. Some butt.
This is the pose of I'm useless.
All right. Let me let you know something. Personally, you know why I think you're wifey?
Why?
You're taking care of your body. You're clearly in the gym. You're hitting the squats. You know what I mean? You care about your body. You're definitely wifey.
She's bigger girl. Stop lying. She's definitely not going to the gym the way you're saying it is.
Thank you so much.
Calling yourself wifey when your entire social media is just to your backside? Yeah, I don't think so. The audacity is pretty strong here, but the dignity nowhere to be found.
I'm not even sure it was like a skit.
No.
You don't think you're catfish? Cool, so we're gonna go up to random people and ask them whether you're catfish or not.
Okay.
That's cool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Catfish.
Yes.
Goodness me.
And they're so shocked and surprised. What they see on there is how they see themselves. It's not when they look in a mirror. Like, it's like they don't have mirrors.
Hair looks a different color.
Like every mirror in their house is filtered.
I think it's like sparkly white bits flashing all across the screen, which I cannot see in person.
Cannot see in person.
I cannot.
That's the background.
What do you rate here? What do you rate in person?
Probably the same.
Number.
Number.
Like, what would you rate her as?
Number. You can't define a human being as a number. You cannot subject them simply to a number. There's so much more than just how dare you.
Alright, is your catfish or not, bro?
You still ain't gonna get laid, bruh. Calm the hell down. Everybody rates everybody. It is what it is.
No comment because I'm a nice person. But I do have to say, in real life, you look like that brother from Top Boy. You look, is he a brother or something?
No, he's not, because you said that yesterday. And I went back and asked my dad the same thing.
Like, you look like Jem, so get me.
She actually looks like
And you're doing that as well.
low key, you know, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Girls catfish so hard these days, you need CSI level technology just to know what they actually look like.
I'm telling you, we need that anti-filter filter.
If a shorty has any of these 3 things in her IG bio or any social media bio, run. The first one is the angel numbers, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. 111, 222, 333. Those 3 digits that you see in her bio do not represent angel numbers. Them is the numbers that she says 3 times in the mirror when she's trying to return back to the portal that she came from. Hell. The second thing is any Bible quote. Yes, any scripture, any line from a verse of the very Bible. You gotta know that the only reason why she got that in there is because she just finished going through a gauntlet in hell. And now she's trying to redeem herself back on earth. I'm telling you right now, watch out. The last one, you have to look for the highlights. If she got highlights that only show different countries and continents, Greece, Italy, South Africa, Asia, Japan, Mykonos, you know what I'm talking about. If she got these in there, I'm telling you right now, she got it in every single one of them places. So watch out.
If she's been to more countries than she's had long-term relationships, that passport's not the only thing getting stamped.
Can we ask the zodiac signs real quick?
Oh my God. No, bro.
Please.
No, bro. That does not matter. It is not true, bro.
I like when people guess.
Yes, okay.
How do y'all feel when girls be saying that though?
I feel like a lot of the that you say is gonna be invalid. That's exactly because it's like this. If you wanted to guess my sign and I told you, you say, "Oh, I think you're a Cancer," and I'd be like, "No, I'm a Taurus."
Are you?
Yes, I'm a Taurus. Do I act like a Taurus?
You do.
I do?
Yeah.
I'm not a Taurus.
Got him. That's how easy it is to debunk all of this. That easy.
If a girl says she believes in zodiac signs, just know that every bad decision she makes will somehow be the universe's fault.
Yep.
To be honest with you, like,
planets didn't align.
I'm looking for like a wife, and like you're not really dressed like a wife for real. So
he trying to, yeah, okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. You feel like you dress like a husband?
I just dress for what they say, classy.
You said I'm not dressed like a wife, so are you dressed like a husband?
Preference, not like anybody's wife. You feel me? Preference. You be just going off.
How would you like your wife to be dressed?
Modest.
Just a little bit more modest.
A little more modest. Like what?
Like just modest.
Like what would the outfit be?
Just like a little bit less revealing. You feel me?
What's revealed, baby?
Your top is see-through.
I mean, if we want to be for real, everything.
If your girl's wardrobe consists of more skin than fabric, just know she's not trying to be a wife. She's trying to keep her options open.
So say like hypothetically, if I had asked you to like be my Valentine, what would you have said? Hypothetically, of course, hypothetically.
I just met you.
Which is fine, but I just feel like if you had let me shoot my shot, like Steph Curry, like LeBron James, I feel like put the ball with the rollie on.
You're funny.
Then I feel exactly like I'm already making you smile. So it's like, why wouldn't
What would you get me for
Hey, shout out to the girl on the right that didn't really try to like, cock block him too much.
Valentine's Day?
I'll get you flowers and chocolate covered strawberries.
This is my Valentine.
It's my Valentine's right here.
So can you buy my dinner?
I gotta buy your dinner? What kind of dinner you want?
I just want mac and cheese.
Broke, dusty, musty crusties. You barely got with her and she's already asking for a free meal.
We can't be Valentines if you can't buy me mac and cheese.
It was great while it lasted though. It was great while it
Snapchat
lasted.
for mac and cheese. Like, you buy me mac and cheese.
Let me get your Instagram.
See, now they're selling snaps for mac and cheese, guys. That's how desperate they are.
If you buy me my mac and cheese.
All right, have a good night. It was great talking to you though.
Greatest steel slice of this guy's. Shout out. Eat that.
I'm not spending money on her. What the fuck?
She won't settle for a man who won't buy her food, but expects a man to settle for her attitude?
If she left, she thought I was the problem. So why was she fixing it? So that means she just gonna take that to the next. Hey, so cool. I could take accountability for the things I did wrong. Cool. You think I was the problem? Cool. You're still gonna take those problems to that next relationship. So I know what he about to get. I know what he about to get. And trust me, he ain't gonna be liking that. Cause I didn't like it. The only difference is I held accountability. You didn't. Why would you change your actions? You thought I was the problem.
This is why I always say, most people hardly ever change, and if they do, it's for the worse. Accountability is kryptonite for most people, especially women.
Take accountability and try to fix things. Women take screenshots and try to get sympathy.
Let's have a little girl talk, okay? If you like a guy, the absolute best thing you can do is friend zone him. I am so dead serious about this. But Nikki, I don't want to put him in the friend zone because I really like it. I understand. But the problem with liking someone is that you give them too much credit before they even prove themselves to you. And also, you don't actually really get to know them. You just like this idea of them in your head. But if you friend zone them, then you're actually...
You see how they say they have to prove themselves to you, and then when it flips the other way around, I shouldn't have to prove myself to you.
Getting to know the person and see if you really like them, and you get to see if they're persistent enough to try to get out of the friend zone. I wish I knew that sooner because I feel like I would have been less weird around my crushes if I just friend zoned them.
How does she even think this is an okay idea? If you're trying to test somebody,
When you're
then
dumb, that's
you've
why.
already failed.
I love it. All these women are getting rejected. They do these stupid little experiments. They go out there trying to film and get interviews with men and all these things, and men aren't having it. We just aren't having it. We're done. We're tired. We just want to live our lives. We want to just be at peace. Can you leave us alone? Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you next time.